everyone, I'm Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to crochet a climbing shell stitch, which you can see here in front of you. Now this is a wonderful stitch that features some texture that is worked all to one side. The back side of the design is quite plain, quite flat. It's not too bad looking, but the texture in this stitch is definitely all to the front. Today I'll be working the stitch in two different colors, color A and color B. For my color A today I'm going to be using this pink color, and then color B I'll be using the off-white. I will also be using an 5mm or an H8 crochet hook, and links to these items can be found in the description of this video. So thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, I invite you to subscribe. Also down in that description, you'll find a direct link to the free written instructions on my website at richtexturescrochet.com if you're also looking for those. So again, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here. This channel is updated every single week with free crochet patterns and stitch tutorials such as this beautiful climbing shell stitch. Our stitch today is worked in rows, so we're going to start by taking our color A and making a slip knot. You're then going to work a foundation chain, and your foundation chain today will need to be a multiple of 6 stitches plus 5. So today I'm going to chain a total of 29. Once you have your foundation chain worked, you're going to begin row 1 by working a double crochet into the 4th chain from your hook, and then a double crochet into the next stitch. Your chain 3 at the start does count as a double crochet stitch, so you'll always work into this turning chain. You're then going to work a double crochet 2 stitches together over the next 3 stitches by inserting your hook into the first stitch and then into that 3rd stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over again, skip the next stitch and into the next, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You'll have 3 loops left on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's your double crochet 2 together. You're then going to work a double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. We're now going to repeat that all the way across. Work a double crochet 2 together over the next 3 stitches, inserting your hook into the first stitch, into the next stitch, which is the first one, and then skipping and then into that 3rd one. Work a double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. Repeat this all the way across to the end of your chain. At the end of row 1, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Your chain 1 does not count as a stitch. For row 2, you're going to begin by working a half double crochet into the first stitch. You're then going to work a front post double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. To work your front post double crochet, yarn over, bring your hook in front of your work, and insert your hook from the front, around back, and out through the front again around the post of the next stitch. Yarn over, drop a loop and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 more. That's your front post double crochet. I'm going to repeat that around the post of the next stitch. You're then going to work 3 double crochet stitches under the next double crochet 2 together. So we're going to work in between the 2 legs of the double crochet 2 together and work 3 double crochet stitches. You're then going to work, you're going to skip the next double crochet, so skip the rest of that double crochet 2 together, and then work a front post double crochet around each of the next 3 stitches. So these are around the posts of each of the next 3 double crochet stitches. You're then going to repeat that all the way across. Under the next V-stitch, you're going to work 3 double crochets, or your next double crochet 2 together, I should say. And then, skipping that next leg of the double crochet 2 together, work a front post double crochet around the posts of each of the next 3 double crochet stitches. You're going to repeat that all the way across until 3 stitches remain. When you come all the way across at the end of row 2 and have 3 stitches remaining, which is your starting chain 3 and then 2 double crochet stitches, you're going to work a front post double crochet around the posts of each of the next 2 stitches, and then a half double crochet into the top of your turning chain. But in this half double crochet, we are going to switch to our color B. So yarn over, insert your hook into the top of your turning chain, yarn over and drop a loop. You're then going to drop your color A, pick up that color B and place it on your hook and pull through. You can then chain 3 and turn your work. Now for row 3, working with our color B, we're going to double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. You'll remember that that starting chain 3 counts as a double crochet stitch. You're then going to work a double crochet 2 stitches together over the next 3 stitches, working in the first stitch and in the third stitch, skipping that stitch in the middle. You're then going to work a double crochet into the top of each of the next 3 stitches. You're going to repeat this all the way across. Double crochet 2 together, inserting your hook in the first stitch, skipping the second, and then into the third, and then double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, all the way across. When you come all the way across at the end of your row 3, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now for row 4, we're going to work a half double crochet into the first stitch, and then a front post double crochet around the posts of each of the next 2 stitches. Next, work 3 double crochet stitches under your double crochet 2 together. Front post double crochet around the posts of each of the next 3 stitches. You're going to repeat that all the way across. Work 3 double crochet stitches under that double crochet 2 together. And a front post double crochet around the posts of each of the next 3 stitches, all the way across until you have 3 stitches remaining. When you come across at the end of row 4 and have 3 stitches remaining, you're going to work a front post double crochet around each of the next 2 stitches, and then work a half double crochet into the top of your turning chain, switching back to your color A. Now, I neglected to mention before, depending on your project, it may make sense to fasten off after each color change and weave in your end, or if you'd like, as I have, you can leave it attached, and then if you're working an edging or something around it, you can just gently pull it up the side. So once again, yarn over, insert your hook into the top of that turning chain, yarn over and drop a loop, drop your color B, pick up your color A, gently pull it up the side of your work, and pull through. Chain 3 with your color A and turn your work. Now for row 5, work a double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches with your color A, then work a double crochet 2 stitches together, working in the first and the third of the next 3 stitches, then work a double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. You're going to repeat this all the way across. When you come across to the end of your row, that is it for the repeats in this pattern. So from here on, from the end of row 5, you're simply going to repeat rows 2, 3, 4, and 5 for as long as you would like, then fasten off, weave in your ends, and that's how you work this climbing shell stitch. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, I invite you to subscribe. Take a look around. If you happen to make something with this project, feel free to tag Rich Textures Crochet on social media. I would love to come by and admire it. So until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.